Well, thousands of Canadian country music fans were delighted last week when Garth Brooks flew into Hamilton to put on 4 sold-out concerts. Actually, not everyone was giddy. You see, hundreds of Syrian refugees had to be temporarily displaced from their Hamilton hotel rooms to hotel rooms in St. Catharines, some 50 clicks down the road. Now, evidently, concertgoers had booked and paid for their Hamilton hotel rooms before these rooms had been assigned to the Syrians back in January. Well, cue the outrage by those in the left-wing progressive media who were shocked I tell you, by the temporary reassignment of refugees. Typical was columnist Grant LaFleche, writing in the St. Catharines Standards, who noted that, quote, bouncing war refugees around to suit our entertainment needs is not exactly in keeping with the responsibility of caring for them. Then LaFleche really amped up the rhetoric, folks, writing the following, quote, don't get your white hood in a knot. Being a white Christian Canadian male is to be part of one of the most privileged demographics on earth, end quote. You got that, folks? LaFleche and his ilk are going to bat for the takers, i.e., people who may in fact be economic migrants more so than legitimate war refugees. Then he skewers the makers, you know, those Canadian citizens who have paid taxes all their lives and who bought hotel rooms with their own hard-earned money so they could enjoy a concert. Indeed, LaFleche really tips his hand with the KKK analogy. You see, this is the unspoken narrative of the left. Garth Brooks, he's a country music artist, and hey, we all know that country music, that's the bailiwick of blue-collar rednecks, you know, white trash, and maybe even members of the KKK. How dare they have the temerity to boot our Syrian guests from their comfy hotel rooms in Hamilton to comfy hotel rooms in St. Catharines.
Oh, the humanity.
But, you know, I wonder if the media party outrage would exist if the venue had been booked by, say, Al Gore or David Suzuki to give a lecture on global warming or climate change or whatever they're calling it now. No, then the narrative would be the Syrians are being relocated to serve the needs of the greater good, you know, giving Gore and Suzuki a platform to change people's behavior in order to save the planet before they fly back home in their private chartered jets, that is. Oh, and by the way, where was the media party outrage regarding accommodation displacement when Canadian soldiers and military personnel at CFB Kingston were told to clear their barracks back in November to make room for an early wave of Syrians? Think about that, folks. These people just aren't Canadian taxpayers, but soldiers who have actually put their lives on the line fighting for Canada. But you know, a lot of those soldiers, they're probably white rednecks too, just like those icky Garth Brooks fans in Hamilton, so they're disposable. So to recap, in a progressive's viewpoint, the takers are sacred cows, the makers, well, they're the sacrificial lambs. Jolly good society we're living in, eh? For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.